Luther Kia of Bloomington has new Kias arriving weekly. Come drive the new 2023 models like the Sportage, Seltos, and Sorento. Then reserve yours. Luther Kia of Bloomington. Shop lutherkiaofbloomington.com.
It's time for Wild Breakaway, presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington. With Wes Walls, I'm Audra Martin. The road trip continued tonight in Ottawa, and we saw pretty much the best game all around that we've seen from the Wild. It was a good one in Montreal a couple nights ago. This was even better. It was physical, it was fast, and a big 2 points.
Yeah, the Wild played great a couple nights ago in Montreal, and they took that momentum into Ottawa. They were lights out here tonight. I thought the first 5 minutes, Ottawa kind of took it to the Wild. But after that first 5 minutes, when Ottawa tried to run the Minnesota Wild out of the building and failed to do that, all Minnesota Wild. The only time really the Senators got back into this game, the Wild got themselves in a little bit of penalty trouble late in the third period there, and they were able to climb back to within one. But this game tonight, from the very beginning, there was no doubt the Minnesota Wild were the better team and that they were going to come up with a couple points.
So it's a 4-2 final in Ottawa. The Wild now 3-0-1 in their last four. Meanwhile, the Senators' 4-game win streak comes to an end. Tonight we saw first goals of the season from Ryan Hartman and Frederick Gaudreau, and a season high in both 25 hits and 24 blocked shots. Again, Frederick Gaudreau with his first goal of the season. He had his first assist last game in Montreal, so a good streak, and the head coach loves to see it.
It's not a shock what he's doing. It's just because he's playing with those two guys. Maybe it's more visible, but he does that each and every night, regardless of who his line mates are.
Game 4 of the season-long 5-game road trip brings the Wild to the Motor City on Saturday, a battle with Dylan Larkin and the Detroit Red Wings. So join us at 5:30 for a pregame edition of Wild Live right here on Bally Sports North. We hope to see you then. For Wes Walls, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us tonight on Wild Breakaway, presented by Luther Kia of Bloomington.